Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to the kitchen, guys. With me this morning is Chef SND. You are welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. And this morning he's taking us to Italy, right? Yesterday we went to India and today we're going to Italy. Ooh, nice. I'm loving this. This morning he will be making choux pastry.
Yeah, choux
yes.
pastry, yeah.
So it's not exactly called choux. It is pronounced as choux, but it is actually a pastry. But hey, oh, that's it right there on your screen. And so let's run through the ingredients for our pastry this morning.
Good morning. I'm Chef SND. These are the ingredients for the choux pastry. We have our butter, unsalted butter.
Okay.
We have our flour. We have eggs. We have a flavor and the chocolate.
Ooh.
And this is the filling I'm going to use to...
Butter filling.
Butter filling, yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's a lot of butter going into this recipe.
So I have our milk here.
Okay.
So that's for that. Then these are our utensils we'll be using.
I see green bell pepper.
Plating just to
Garnish. Okay. Okay. Nice. 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 So I'm seeing yogurt and I'm seeing milk. That's a lot of dairy going into this recipe. Tell us about it. Why?
It's a French pastry, so it calls for milk and calls for egg.
Okay.
So that's what it calls for. But at times you can use it to serve. We're eating it. It's more of our local buns or something.
Okay.
But in an advanced way.
Okay, yeah. So it's more like a puff pastry.
Pastry, yeah.
Right. But it's more fluffy, more delicate.
No, not really that fluffy.
Okay.
Not that fluffy like the puff pastry itself.
Yeah.
But this is it's a choux pastry which you can use to make different. Mostly it's a base. It's a base for so many pastries that are coming up. Yeah, you can use to make your eclairs, you can use to make any other stuff you want to make.
Okay.
But it accepts fillings inside.
There's
fillings inside.
Okay, and what fillings are we having in this particular
Using
one?
these fillings.
Butter fillings.
Yeah, butter fillings.
Okay, I don't think anyone on a diet who should have this because it's a lot of fat going into your body. But hey, I'm pretty excited about this recipe. For one who's I'm not a bake person. I'm not a pastry person. I don't. So when it comes to cooking, yes, I'm there. But when it comes to baking, count me out, right? But this looks interesting. I'm definitely excited, and I'm sure someone watching right now is like, ooh, okay, something new and different. I know we are all used to small chops in this part of the world,
definitely.
right?
Definitely.
Puff.
This one more better.
Yeah, this is better, right?
But expensive though.
Okay, what makes it expensive?
The butter itself.
Okay, so what kind of butter are we using? Because you keep emphasizing on this butter. Okay.
It's unsalted butter.
Unsalted
I don't
butter.
know any brand, but unsalted butter.
Okay, not margarine though.
Not margarine.
Butter.
Butter.
Okay. If you're just joining us, guys, Chef SND on the show today is taking us to Italy. Yes, this is a French pastry, which he'll be making shortly for us here on the show. And it's called choux pastry. I know, right? It's not choux, guys. It's choux pastry. You need to call it with some pizzazz because it's French, yeah. Okay, so let's get right into it. What's the pot for?
Okay, I'll start with boiling the water.
Okay.
Placing the water.
What's the water for?
Let's keep going.
No, you have to tell us what it is for.
The water, it's to mix the dough.
Okay.
Yeah, our regular puff, our regular buns or the likes.
Okay.
We knead them.
Oh,
but
okay.
this go through heat.
Oh,
has to go through
okay.
heat.
So tell me. So once you pour in the water, and then we cook it, right? We cook the water till it's boiled.
No, once the water gets inside, it's mild.
Okay.
Then I send the butter in.
Okay.
I let it cook.
Okay.
I send this guy in.
Okay.
Then I take it off the heat.
Okay.
I work on it.
Okay.
When I'm done working on it,
Okay.
it gets into the consistency I want. So I send the eggs inside.
Okay, so when you say you work on it, what do you exactly do? Like, do you
I use my handle. I use
this, okay, to mix it properly? And then when you're done mixing, what's next?
I'm done mixing. I add other ingredients I need to add.
Okay.
To it. Then I send it to the oven.
Oven,
Yes, to the
okay.
oven. You don't fry this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it the easiest way. You don't need a mixer, you don't need this. Originally, you need a mixer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're making it easy for us,
yes,
especially for those who do not have
So you don't need
a mixer
Yes.
or who are not. Okay, pretty interesting recipe here. pretty excited. I can't wait for us to begin. But while we are prepping things up here for our pastry this morning, let's head over to the couch for some relationship discussion with Titi. Zara is on the Find mic. Guys, with me is Chef S&D, and this morning he's making Choux Pastry. Yes. So quickly, Chef, let's run through the ingredients and tell us where you at right now. Let's go.
Okay, I've gotten to, my dough is ready.
Okay.
I've taken off the heat.
So quickly tell us how you were able to, get to that. What's in there?
Okay, what I have here is, I have my water,
Okay.
I have the butter, and I have the flour.
Okay. So you want to tell us the process quickly?
The process is quite simple. Let the butter get to a boiling point.
Okay.
When the butter gets to the boiling point, you add your flour. Once you add your flour, you take it off the heat. You work on it.
Okay.
To give it a very good consistency.
Okay.
Remember, you're not using a mixer or anything, so this guy, if it comes to this consistency, make sure you take it off the heat. Then you start bringing in your eggs.
Okay.
So now your eggs will be coming in. If it's still on the heat while you're adding your eggs, you get cooked.
Ah,
Yeah, you get cooked.
okay. So you have to take it off the
Yes,
heat
off the
to
heat.
put your eggs in.
And
So
it
how
has-
many eggs are we using?
4 eggs.
Okay.
I'll put it bit by bit.
Okay.
To get the consistency I want.
Okay, okay.
So
So can we do that now?
definitely we can do that now.
Okay. I see that you also melted some bars of chocolates.
Yeah, I want to use my plating just to make it more
Oh,
juicy.
okay, okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
some fillings
okay.
and the likes.
All right.
Yeah, good to go.
So then I'm curious, where does the milk go in, the yogurt?
It's gonna come in.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting stuff.
Good.
Our chef S&D this morning is taking us to Italy, guys. Super excited because the Choux Pastry is actually a French pastry. It's a delicate pastry. It's more, they call it, you could also call it a puff pastry, but it's done in a more elegant way. Right?
Yes.
In a more elegant way, in a more sophisticated way. It's not like you have your puff. It's not, yeah, it's just quite different. And there's a lot of butter going into this pastry. So I see you've poured in the first egg.
Yes, I'm taking the egg bit by bit.
Okay.
Because it's very, very important.
Okay, so all of the eggs are going in. Okay. So we're not separating the yolk.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not separating it.
I really want to see the consistency, like the
Okay.
texture, when it finally comes together. I can't wait. I mean, okay. It's a lot of work. Chef S&D's had at work. When does the flavor go in?
It's gonna go in.
Okay, okay. So we are putting in the eggs one after the other.
That's very, very important.
You
I don't trust the eggs.
Okay.
No matter, you can't just
Oh,
trust the egg.
okay. I see why you don't
can't just
trust
trust the
it,
egg.
right? Because you want to avoid any rotten eggs,
yes,
so
yes,
you
please.
have to
It's very,
separate
very
them in a
important.
bowl before you pour it into
Yes.
the mix. Nice, nice. It reminds me of when you're making pancakes.
Sure.
Yeah, same procedure, but in a more delicate manner. Because with pancakes, you just pour in the flour, pour in the sugar, pour in the salt, pour in everything, and mix everything, and you're good to go. Right? But with this one, there's a lot of intentionality and detailing that goes into it. Right? Okay, so S&D is getting our pastry ready, making sure that butter comes well together. And, well, we're going a quick break now. But the show continues very, very shortly, guys. We need you to please stay with us. We'll be right back. That looks good.
Yeah, it's action-packed, that one.
It looks it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And welcome to the kitchen. This is Chef S&D.
Yeah.
And this morning he's made for you Choux Pastry.
Okay.
So it's like it's an Italian pastry. It's like a French pastry. And so it's got chocolate fillings in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of work went into
It's
it.
a really
so please
interesting pastry.
enjoy.
All right, let's go.
Am I tasting it alone?
Yes, go
you're
ahead.
our guest.
For you to tell us what
Our
it's like.
special guest.
And there's a special filling, right?
Yeah, the chocolate. Look at that over
Okay.
there.
Okay, all right then.
All right, here goes. It's a bit messy. Is
Yeah.
there some tissue in it?
It's like a finger
We'll get-
food.
Yes, so
Yes, indeed. So here we go.
Here.
go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay. What do you think?
Yum.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I love
really nice, actually. Thank you.
I actually love the aroma in the studio. It smells extremely sweet in the studio this morning. Not as savory as we're used to over the past few days.
Right. And it's a wrap on the show. Thank you to all our guests for being here, including the chef.
Yeah.
We'll call it a wrap for now.
We'll
Till tomorrow morning.
7 a.m., y'all. Bye.